A few days ago, I filmed a video explaining how leasing my BMW 330i was the worst decision that I've ever made in my entire life. And for the most part, I still stand by everything that I said in that video. However, I've had a bit of a perspective shift since I filmed that video. Now, mind you, as I'm filming this video right here, that video has not been uploaded yet. So I don't know what the feedback is going to look like on that video. But know that you guys' feedback, whatever you guys said, had absolutely no bearing on everything that I'm about to say in this video. Now, first of all, I want to give you guys some more context behind that video, just in case you guys didn't really get the full picture of my situation. Okay, basically, I had a paid off 2015 Kia Optima Hybrid that my dad gifted me when I was 19 years old. And I had the car for 2 years, 2 full years. The car never broke down on me. I did have a few instances where I had to come out of pocket for maybe $700 to $1,000 for certain repairs. But generally speaking, the car was very reliable. It was very fuel efficient. It wasn't fun to drive by any means, but it was very good at what it was intended to do. December 6, 2021, I took that car to the BMW dealership. I sold it to the BMW dealership for $13,000, and then I left the dealership with a brand new 2022 BMW 330i, optioned out. Okay, so pretty much I came away with $13,000 and a brand new car. Now, that was my logic at the time. I was up $13,000 and I had a brand new car, a much better car at that, which, like I said in that video, I do love that car. I love everything about it. But recently, as my channel has gone through the ebbs and flows of the YouTube algorithm, I guess you can say, I've experienced some financial turmoil. Now, I don't know if maybe I over-exaggerated my financial situation. I think that in my head, it was a lot worse than it actually is. With that being said, I am not broke. I'm not broke right now. I'm not going broke in the future. I have money saved up, and at worst, I'm breaking even. What I was saying in that video is that I can't really put money away or reinvest into my channel the way things are right now. Now, with that being said, okay, I've spent pretty much the last 2 months, 1.5 to 2 months, trying to figure out how I'm going to lower my overhead to increase my profit margin. That is where I messed up. That is where I messed up. When I got that BMW, a big part of the reason why I got it, aside from all of the egoic aspects and just me wanting a better performance car than the one that I had before, a big part of the reason why I got that car is because of the commitment that I was making to myself. Me getting that car was me telling myself that I am going to increase my value such that my income follows. Now, I would not advise any of you to do what I did. Do not spend money before you get it. If I could go back and tell my younger self anything, like I said in that video, I would probably just put him to sleep. But once he wakes up, I would tell him to wait. Just wait, okay? If you're that confident that you're going to be able to increase your value and increase your income, then wait. Okay, there's no point in rushing it. Now, with that being said, it's too late. It is too late. Like I said in that video, if I want to get out of that car, I have to spend $5,000. Basically, I'm saying all of this to say that my focus has been in the wrong place. I've been focused more on lowering my overhead when I should be focused on increasing my value such that my income increases as well. Notice, I didn't say increasing my income. Yes, we all want to make more money, but the primary way that we make money is by increasing the value that we provide to the marketplace. And in my case, the marketplace is YouTube. Okay, I want to provide more value through YouTube. Now, I feel like I already do provide a lot of value, but at the same time, I realize that for as much value as I provide, I have some work to do. Okay, I can still provide more value. And on top of that, I can also become better at marketing. Okay, value plus marketing equals wealth. Plain and simple. When you provide a lot of value and you market that value to the right audience in the right way, you become wealthy. And that is the vision that I had for myself when I got that BMW. And that's what I'm getting in tune with. Because if I lower my overhead by getting a new car, like I said, okay, first of all, I have to spend $5,000 out of my own pocket. So even if I were to lower my monthly expenses by $500, it would still take me 10 months to recoup that $5,000 loss. I could spend that same energy that I've been spending researching cars, going to dealerships, and just wallowing in my own self-misery simply focusing on increasing my value and learning marketing, just becoming better as a person so that I can make more money. That's the best way to increase profit margins. Okay, and what I've realized is that I have to stop sitting around feeling sorry for myself. That's where it starts. I can't provide value to people if I'm sitting around feeling sorry for myself. And that's how I've been feeling for the past couple of months now. Okay, anytime something bad happens, I just go and sit on my couch and I just wallow in my own misery. And what I've learned is that I have to forgive myself. I have to be more compassionate with myself. I fucked up. I fucked up by getting that car. But guess what? I can't change that. I cannot change that. So now I have to make the most of my situation. Like I always say, adversity breeds growth. You have to be willing to go through adversity, to persevere through adversity in order to get to where you want to go in life. Plain and simple, you have to. You have to be willing to persevere and stay resilient. One thing that I remember hearing from, I believe it was Steve Harvey, is that turn back moments define who we are. This past month or month and a half has been one big turn back moment for me. Everything that I could have possibly imagined going wrong has gone wrong. Everything. Okay, sponsorships have pulled the rug from under me, cut my income in half. My rent increases. Okay, I'm looking on Zillow and my lease ends in a couple of months. I'm gonna have to re-up at $1,400. That shit hurts. That shit hurts, bro. And then on top of that, even in my dating life, getting ghosted. Boom, boom, boom. Ghosted by 5 girls, bro. I feel like I'm getting jumped. And it's scary, man. It's scary. It's scary when you can't project beyond the next few months of your life. But turn back moments define who you are. Okay, I've been through some real shit in these past few months, bro. So really this whole year. This whole entire year, I've been through it, bro, in every conceivable aspect. Spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, financially. You name it, I've been through it. But I'm still here, okay? This is my off day. I'm not even supposed to be filming today. But I had to get on my shit, bro. These turn back moments define who you are. When you're going through things, it's very easy to fold. It's very easy for me to say, man, I'm gonna just get out this car lease and go back to my parents' house and just, I don't know, just stay stagnant in life. But what would 19-year-old Jordan think of me if I did that bullshit? What would he think about me? Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't know when to put your pride to the side and fall back and get your bread up or get your mind right. I'm not saying that. Okay, moving back in with your parents, getting out of a luxury car lease, these things are all effective ways to improve your life situation. But for me, I'm a big proponent of burning bridges. I believe in burning bridges. I believe in committing to plan A. There is no if this doesn't work out. I've come too far. Okay, I've consistently overcome adversity for the entirety of my journey. My success rate is 100% for my entire journey. 100%. Why is that? Because I'm consistent. I show up every single fucking day. Every day. Have I taken breaks? Yes. 2 weeks. Oh, I've taken a 2-week break out of 2 years, bro. I've been posting every single day. Even when I was on my break from YouTube, I was writing every single day. Every day, bro. I've been doing something to elevate myself. That's why I am where I am. And that's why I'm just getting started. I always say this is only the beginning. And I need you guys to understand that I truly, genuinely mean that. Turn back moments define who you are. It's very easy to sit there and tear yourself down, wallow in your own misery. But where has that ever gotten you in life? And that's the question that I had to ask myself recently after filming that last video. I had to ask myself, where has complaining, where has all this bitching ever got me in my life? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Self-belief, building myself up, positive self-talk, and taking action according to that newfound self-perception. That self-perception that's rooted in resilience and perseverance, in unconditional compassion. A lot of you guys say that you want a girl who's gonna love you even when you're down, even when your bread's not right. You don't even love yourself when you're broke. Your whole self-worth is contingent upon the things that you have, upon your accolades, upon your status. Self-love has to come from within. It can't come from these external things, and that's what I'm learning. I'm learning that all of these things, this apartment, that car, these clothes, anything, even this channel, it can all be taken away from you, just like that. And then what are you left with? You're left with yourself. And if you can't sit in a room by yourself and love who you are, nothing can change that. No accolade can change that. No car can change that. If you hate yourself when you're driving that Toyota Prius, you're going to hate yourself when you're driving that Rolls-Royce Wraith as well. Self-hatred doesn't discriminate based on economic status. Either you love yourself or you don't. You have to be your own ride or die. You have to. I believe in having accountability partners. You guys are all my accountability partners. But ultimately, I'm my own biggest accountability partner. I'm my own biggest critic as well, and that's something that I'm working on. But when shit hits the fan, I'm still a fan of myself. I am still a fan of myself, and I will always be a fan of myself until the day that I die. Because I know that by filling my own cup, I can provide more value to you guys. And that's how I'm able to get past these situations, these turn back moments. I don't ever turn back. Okay, my theme song is Ramen and OJ. The theme song to my life is Ramen and OJ by Joyner Lucas and Lil Baby. I can never go back to the old days. No way. Fuck no. I can't. I can't go back to the old days. I don't believe in regression. Regression doesn't exist to me. Now, when I got that car, I had a short-sighted vision of what growth was. I thought that getting that car meant that I was growing, and in a sense it did, temporarily. But then with the hedonic treadmill, I adjusted, I adapted. My mindset adapted. And then I realized the reality of my situation, that car is preventing me from growing in the ways that truly matter. But I'm just gonna have to make up that difference. That's what it's gonna come down to. Okay, like I said, I could sit around, bitch and complain, or I can reinvent myself and get past the situation just like I have so many times in the past. When you overcome these turn back moments, when you push past these obstacles, these barriers, you learn more about yourself. And that's where the confidence is found. That's where you develop confidence that nobody can take away from you. Because no matter what anybody says in the comment sections of any of these videos about the way that I look, the way that I talk, anything, the way that I dress, one thing's for certain. They cannot take away the progress that I've made in my life. You could take away this YouTube channel. You could take away everything that I have. But you can't take away the person that I am.